New police figures reveal the most crime-ridden areas of Adelaide. This analysis compares the number of against-the-person crimes committed in South Australian suburbs by their population. Charity store manager Margaret Dixon has a store at Colonnades, and she's been assaulted twice in the state's most dangerous suburb, Noarlunga Centre.
Just on my way to Noarlunga Centre. I didn't get off at the train station because I just want to run through a few things on the way there. This is one of the paths that leads along the train line here that connects Christie Downs to Noarlunga Centre and Noarlunga Downs here. So this is Christie's High School here behind me. This fence wasn't here when I went to school here. Like, I remember when I'd come to class in the morning during home group, we would get notified to avoid the back end of the oval because people that'd be walking through. Even as far as to one time being in class, actually toward the end of the day, a few people from outside of school come to the classroom. I was in, dragged a student out, completely smashed the student right outside the classroom in front of the teacher and everybody. Again, back before these gates. Yeah, so got the school over there, Noarlunga Centre over here, with the train station down over this way. This school as well actually has one of the highest pregnancy rates among students in the entire state, and so it's expected that the schools will provide some sort of program or some sort of inclusion for those students to be able to still have an education. As I take this pathway out to the other side, we'll be in Noarlunga Centre. Noarlunga Centre was just recently dubbed as well the most dangerous place in the state.
State's most dangerous suburb, Noarlunga Centre. Heading north of the city, Elizabeth ranked the second most dangerous suburb, recording 288 on-person crimes.
There's an average of an assault every 3 days here in this area. And there's been some pretty horrific crimes and bashings, murders and things that have happened in this area also. As of right now, I've just come into the area. I'm in Noarlunga Centre now. So first stop, I'm just going to go head to the train station. Then I'm going to be heading toward the green area, run a couple of yarns. And then once we've done that, make my way out through Noarlunga Downs, and we'll run you through Noarlunga Downs and the surrounding area. You used to actually walk this way. Not that that's relevant, but you used to actually walk that way. So I guess that was their solution to these sinkholes. Did the train just break down or something? Or does he stop because I'm filming? He just full stopped. I don't know if it's because I was filming or not. That was weird. Fuck, I'm sold. Back at it again.
Yeah, mate, back at it again.
It's not bad, is it? No, wouldn't be. Yeah, man, I can't, man. You want to shout out or something?
Yeah, shout out to Caleb Trout.
Yeah, sweet as.
Seven News has obtained shocking video of a wild brawl outside a southern suburb shopping centre. A witness filmed as several men traded blows and threw each other to the ground in front of stunned shoppers at Colonnades. Police were called to the centre around 5:30 yesterday afternoon following reports a 17-year-old boy had been assaulted by an unknown man. So far, no arrests have been made.
So they used to actually have a police station in here, and come late night, the whole green area would fill. And I remember they used to pull the cars in here, and they'd stand there in their little squad and people getting plucked out of the crowd. And there was a major police presence here on a Thursday night. There was a lot of people, so it was right here. They used to have that police station. I don't know if they've relocated it, if they've ended up putting it somewhere else or what. They've ranked this Noarlunga Centre as the most dangerous suburb in South Australia, but you have to take into account as well that this is one of 3 of the biggest shopping centres in South Australia. You also have around here, you've got a tavern right there. We've gone on about the neighbourhoods in my episodes are literally all connected. They butt off of one another. So they're like one big suburb. You could imagine Christie's, Morphett Vale, Hackham, Huntful Heights, Noarlunga Downs, all of them are actually next to one another. So there's one big major area. Yeah, and so the high school is directly over the other side of this building and then across the road. We would all come out of school, cross the road, come straight through this corridor and walk down here toward Colonnades. And more days than not, there'd be a woman that'd be standing here and she'd have a big box full of content and she'd be calling us over and she'd be standing there with the box out for us to take content because the high school's right across the road here. And the high school here is specially tailored to young mothers and fathers. And at one point there was like 80 plus students expecting. It's very normal. I have friends that had babies when I was 13, 14 years old. So again, about emphasis on the area, you know, they're standing here handing out. They know what the area's about. People from here know what the area's about. Documenting so people who don't can see that this is what the area's about. So we'd all just be walking past through here. Yeah, so the reason for those boxes there and that is this is a needle exchange building, so you can come drop off your used dirty needles and get clean ones. It's community incentive to stop there from being sort of left around on the grounds or wherever. So that's the school there behind me. Quickly stop here and do a pinch point, putting more emphasis on the area. When I went to school here, that gate wasn't there. We used to have a teacher that was posted on duty who actually stood here at the lights, not to stop us from going out of the school grounds, but to make sure we crossed at the lights. Like, they're just happy if we come back to school. Yeah, so that's the high school, Christie's High School there. And we're just gonna fucking come up in here and get a drink, man. Does it get hectic in here?
Not today.
Cheers, thank you. Oh, look at me, becoming one of them health people. And yeah, and here we got the hospital. Just gonna start making my way into Noarlunga Downs, running through that section of the area, that part of the area. I had a mate who got chased down and ran over by a car on this road. I don't know if he yelled out at the cunt or what the fuck the go was, but this cunt just fucking chased him down this road, man. The car just went up on a footpath and just hit him, fucking took off. I reckon I'll just cross over the road here and I'll take this path that runs up, start from there and run the way down through the area and cross Honeypot Road. So I reckon that's the way we'll go about it. You can't fully see? Hey, Macon. So this is all pretty nice houses here. And as we come over here, that changes. So that's something I like to be able to document in these episodes too. Look up here, there's a bridge. Hey, what's up?
Hey, John.
Oh, it's fucking broke. I didn't plan this, eh?
A nice fucking river and then a bloody tent city. Yeah, it's a bit of a walk, but
Oh, if it's not at what? So it's not part of Noarlunga Downs, but
no, it's at the very back.
well, fucking, we'll see. Like, if see how long you run out, and then I might end up walking down through there. Bruce has found me, come through such a bit of the area with me and shit again. Another familiar face here. But I'm literally on the border at the moment on Noarlunga Downs, just on one of the lineal paths.
By the Darlington, all the way up to Seaford.
See? He can get all the way out to Darlington, Seaford, from this path, anywhere in around south. everywhere.
We'll get as far as Darlington and you can hit the other paths.
Yeah, they take you around.
Like even Sturt Creek. You go all the way to the bay. That's a bit of a slimy ride though.
Yeah. I used to ride them with like my dirt bikes and shit back in the day.
Bridge 13, lucky number.
Bridge 13 too, Honeypot Road.
Almost.
It's the last time when we were in the area and we did Hackham, we were up further this way on Honeypot. Just up near where Honeypot shops and all that was, Huntfield Heights and Hackham. This time we're gonna go down along this way and into this area, Noarlunga Downs.
I think you went to the food down there.
Yeah, this is the, so what was this? This was like
a halfway place. My neighbours actually stayed there when they didn't have a place to stay before they got their housing trust house.
So this was for people living rough before it just all been abandoned.
This was some sort of organisation.
Yeah, they had obviously.
They had to do certain chores around the place.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And pay a bit of rent.
Yep.
But,
and everyone gets a bedroom sort of thing, and yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, for some reason that went under.
Oh, they've ripped the fence open. Remember last time I said, oh, we're not getting in this way? We are today. Yeah, so this was the building he was in. I'm not going to come bother him, but I'll follow Bruce through. Yeah, he didn't want to be on film last time.
No, that's cool. He didn't want to...
Doing all right?
Yeah, all good.
You need anything?
You go over there and follow that up, just this path here. Just go past this,
the main
shed here,
building.
go left in that, you've got the main building up there. Good, I think, yeah.
No, so that's the bit that my other mate was saying about the abandoned church.
You got food in that right now?
Yeah, got all food and everything like that.
Alright, man. Yeah, so we're just literally on the other side of this bridge when we started the Hackham episode. Yeah, hey. Yeah, so again, this is where we're starting the Hackham episode. I told you up this way, you go toward the centre. You've got Noarlunga Downs. This is all part of that area. So just like every single time, not looking to make it any worse, any better, whatever. This part of the area, I wouldn't say it's a hectic. Nothing like people in here living, in broke down, run down homes, things like that. Nothing that I'm aware of or have seen anyway. Here he comes, zooming back up. He's out. Yeah, on a walkabout, like us. We're gonna go head to Tent City. We have this sort of stuff. Just been walking through a beautiful area, lovely views, beautiful houses, a caravan in every single driveway, you know what I mean? And the reason we're walking through here is because we're actually making our way to what's nicknamed Tent City. It's a bit like what I was talking about in the Christie's episode where everybody used to live down by the creek, and you can see right now there's tents down there.
Keeps on going around the corner a bit.
No shit. Right off of all this. And then Tent City. Onkaparinga wetlands. So the reason that they've set up tents here is there are amenities nearby. They've got some public toilets and stuff just over here and whatnot. But this is in Noarlunga Downs. This is crazy. From what this guy was telling me, the council had come out. They had actually provided him a toilet and a shower so that they didn't have to come here and they could all use it. And that same council, not the same people, but the same council came back a week later and removed it, pulled it all down, told them that they wouldn't be able to use it. And then we had right behind me is actually a vet A guy who was, I spoke to, he didn't want to be on film. Nobody wanted to be on film. So that's why I'm over here and I'm just relaying back to you what has been said. But the guy that's right here across from me was evicted from his home. Apparently hadn't kept his house tidy or something. He had a loss in the family and fell into a depression, wasn't tidying up, and he was evicted from his home. This man has served in the military, and this isn't how we should be treating our vets. So I haven't filmed in there. I haven't filmed the bloke, people him anyway. And the fellow I just spoke to at the first tent that was there just explained to me that he just simply couldn't afford rent anymore. He's been living there about 6 weeks. The price of living has just crippled people. Like, you have people living in tents here in Noarlunga because the price of living has gone through the roof to the point where people just can't afford to live. So it's crazy. There's also a man that's living there with his son, like 20 years old or some shit. Brother, fucking hell. Yeah, so that was Tent City down there. I'm just gonna make my way back to Noarlunga Centre. Bruce is gonna give me a lift. Yeah, legend, brother.
Go through there and up to you.
Cheers, brother.
Oh. You there?
All right.
See you around.
Yeah, man, we'll catch up.
Right.
All right, bro. Ride safe. It's 8:30, Thursday night, late night, green area. And like I was saying earlier in the episode, I remember back when I'd come down here on a late night, this entire area, no word of a lie, anybody else 12, 15 years ago would know this as well. This whole area would be packed with people. And the police presence was hectic. The police station that used to just be over here, I'd have a dog box, couple of squad cars, and they'd all be standing there. Come and they just pluck people out of the crowd. People that are carrying on, whatever, drinking, they just come pluck you out of the crowd, take you over there, process you straight off, right from the shopping centre here. I feel like I've hit all that I really needed to. Again, like always, not looking to make the areas look any worse, any better. We just come out, run through, and show you what it is for what it is.